everybody! Banjo Kazooie!
Yep, nothing like one of the old classics. Not as old as Mega Man, but still a classic in my mind anyway.
So I haven't personally played this myself. I've just got the rare replay and I've got all of them.
So, what, you've never played Banjo Kazooie before?
I've only played Nuts and Bolts, which wasn't great. I understand, but, whatever.
Nuts and Bolts is a pale comparison to any of these games. This is a game made by Rare back before, well, Rare collectively lost their minds.
Yeah, well...
Or before the corporations decided they needed to lose their minds, however you want to look at it.
Well, like, all the people that were good at Rare... Well, I mean, I suppose the word good is... Not really a good word to use.
What do you mean?
Oh, I mean, like, there were some really talented people, but I don't want to go and say that nobody that works at Rare right now is talented. They're working on that.
Right now, yes, but the people who created this, the people who created Battletoads, the people who created the Donkey Kong series...
Oh, they're long gone.
Well, yes, I'm just...
Yeah.
Mind.
They had, like, some people leave after making Battle.
Okay, we're kind of missing
GoldenEye.
Things. We're kind of missing things here, though.
No, I'm not paying attention to this whatsoever. I'm assuming this is like the Crash Bandicoot story. Dr. Cortex kidnaps Penny and...
Well, in this case, it's a rhyming old crone who's completely, disgusted by the fact that there's somebody prettier than her, so she sets off to kidnap her and rob her of her youth. Oh, and she only speaks in rhyme.
Wait, that's the story?
That is the story.
She went to kidnap Tootie because Tootie's supposedly, allegedly
the whole
cute.
Snow White complex.
Right.
Minus the kidnapping, anyway.
What was the name of the evil queen in the Snow White? Was it just Evil Queen?
At least through a Disney standpoint, it was just, I think, Evil Queen.
I think it was just Evil Queen.
I mean, I know for certain she had a name in, like, any of the, remakes over the last 10 years or so, or the original story from way back when, but in the original Snow White, I don't believe her name was ever really addressed, other than she's the queen.
Just Evil Queen. Huh. Evil Queen. Maybe... Where is that? So I'm just now turning the stopwatch on, so we'll just add some extra time on here anyway. There's story
I guess.
here. Let me just ask Google here. What is the name of the evil queen from Snow White? If it says Evil Queen, I'm just gonna be...
Again, from a Disney standpoint, I wouldn't doubt it.
Oh, wow. Queen Grimhild?
Well, okay.
Wow. Okay. Huh. It says more about Evil Queen. It's the Evil Queen. Queen Grimhilda. Grimhilda? Oh, is that... Did I say Grimhild or Grimhild? I think it's Grimhilda.
Whatever.
It makes sense. Who sang in Snow White? Related searches. Huh. Oh. Some American nationality lady. Huh. So, I understand that Beauty and the Beast just got remade.
Live action thing, yep.
Yeah. I saw... I had this advertisement that was put in my inbox.
By the way, ironically enough, the name of the evil witch in this game, Gruntilda. And what did you say the name of the evil queen was?
Grimhilda.
Yeah, kind of a odd little parallel, isn't it?
Whoa! Let me resort to... Hold on, I gotta ask Google another question. Hey Google. Was Snow White the inspiration for Banjo Kazooie's Gruntilda? No, I didn't say front. Grunty's Furnace Fun questions.
We'll be getting into that much later.
Fandom powered. What is this?
Look, just look up a Wikipedia page for.
Well, yeah, these are all
Gruntilda.
like Wiki of Villains, Wiki Gruntilda. That's where I'm going right now, as opposed to Scratch Pad. Are you collecting like honeycombs?
Yes, that is hit points for this game. You're playing as a flippin' bear, dude. What were you
Like the
expecting?
chocolate. I like how they. Okay, I just love Rare's overuse of googly eyes.
Actually, it's funny that we're on the playing this off of Rare Replay and everything, because one of the little creators videos or something that you can log through it, they basically go in detail in saying, or when asked the question, what do most people think of when they think of Rare games? Googly eyes is like the answer to a few of them. It's like either the big cartoon eyes or the googly eyes, just googly eyes on everything. And yeah, they are pretty much spot on with that.
Okay, yeah. I was just gonna say, does the water kill you?
Oh no,
That was
you
a
can go
dumb
in there.
question.
Well, not so dumb question. I mean, this was back in the age of the Nintendo 64, and this was the first game of the series. And in most first games, yes, water does kill. You can't swim to the sequel, as the saying goes.
Hold on, Gruntilda's last name is Winky Bunyan?
That's something that's not brought up until the showdown with her in the second one. And it's done like kind of a throwaway gag as well.
Hold on. Let me. Did you know Gruntilda Winky Bunyan, more commonly known as Grunty or Gruntilda, is an evil witch and the primary antagonist of the Banjo Kazooie series. She has
No
appeared
kidding.
in every game in the series, yet causing trouble for her arch enemies Banjo and Kazooie. She is one of 4 sisters. Her other sisters are Brentilda,
Who we'll see later.
Mingella, and Blobelda. Blobelda?
That's how I've always pronounced it. The other 2 sisters you don't see until, well, basically the beginning of the second game anyway, which,
Okay.
depending on how this goes, will depend on whether or not we play that.
Did I say Mingella right?
You know what, we'll just roll with it. Okay, so let's see, that's... So, you may notice that I'm collecting just hollowed out honeycombs. You collect
Yeah.
6 of them and you get an extra permanent hit.
So do you have to fill them out?
Well, no, like I said, you have to...
Okay, that's just the collectathon.
Well, yeah.
Okay.
Again, Nintendo 64 collectathons were, there it is, all the rage. So see,
Yeah.
here we go, you collect all 6,
And
and voila.
so wait, is that a permanent
That
life?
is a permanent hit, yes.
Nice.
However, it's just the, tutorial bit. You can go through various different things on learning how to play the game and everything, or you can just skip it and grab all the pieces like I did.
Okay. I'm like still going through this thing, wondering like.
Yes, gaze in wonder at the first episode of Banjo Kazooie, where we look to Google for answers about everything.
Well, I'm just looking at Google. I'm just seeing things about like barriers and Jinjos and I don't know. I'm skipping through a lot of it. I'm just trying to find out
If
if it has any relation to Snow White.
I don't know, maybe. I mean, there have been several stories where there have been... Oh, by the way, look at this. This is the youth robbing machine.
Fat hag. My brother will come in your butt.
Come kick your butt.
Right. What did I say?
You know what you said.
She like doesn't even fit in the machine. She's tilting her head. She's too fat to fit in her own damn machine. Oh, she's crying.
It gets even more disturbing if you go to the game over screen. This was back in the day when Rare had the most dire, depressing game over scenes ever. Like, if you were to get a game over in one of the Donkey Kong series games,
Oh,
like, the first one was, okay. It should just show Donkey and Diddy Kong just, pretty beat up, but not
Yeah.
much more past that. In the second one, it showed Diddy and Dixie in a frickin' prison cell as the whole screen just turned red.
like there was the game over sequences rather in Donkey Kong 64 was just
That was another depressing one,
just
too.
giant elaborate cinematics where K. Rool's destroying the island.
Where he's charging up his gigantic laser blaster to destroy the island. You don't see
It's
it
like,
happen.
yeah,
but
it's
still
implied, and it's like, you did this. You fucked up. You have to make things better by beating the game.
I mean, that sort of thing you don't see anymore, but still, wow.
Yeah.
Well, let's see. You can either play the game or not play the game. Oh, guess you want to play the game.
Mumbo's Mountain.
So, yes, Banjo Kazooie is a collectathon. Surprise, surprise.
Yeah.
Back in the 64 era, there wasn't a whole lot else going on that was really popular at the time. Let's see, if I remember right, I don't think GoldenEye really became that big of a, hit sensation until, boy, I would say maybe a year or so after this.
Well, I mean, it had won all the awards, and they were using all those awards to sell the N64. I mean, like, between Mario 64 and GoldenEye was, I think, more prominently front and center with, like, so...
Well, this was a pretty popular game and considered a big deal as well.
Yeah, but see, like, when I bought my Jungle Green N64...
I remember those, yeah.
The back side of the box, it just had, like, all this artwork for, like, GoldenEye and, Ocarina of Time and Mario 64.
Sure.
And it had, like, this whole thing of accolades and all these awards that they had won. Like, those were the three that I remember. It might have had Wave Race on the back of the box also. I can't quite remember.
Okay, so another thing in this game is you have to find all the different molehills to learn different moves to allow you to either traverse the area or interact with things.
Do you get to make a mountain out of the molehills?
Not quite.
So, what's with these little dudes that you're picking up?
Those are the Jinjos. Collect
Oh.
5 to get another Jiggy piece or Jigsaw puzzle piece. The puzzle pieces allow you to open up more levels.
So the puzzle pieces, those are jiggies?
Yes.
Oh, hey, we're getting jiggy with it.
No.
Yeah. Yeah.
By the way, have you seen a recent picture of Will Smith?
Yeah, he looks like Uncle Phil.
Yep. Several people have made that same little parallel as well.
Oh, it's just so nice. Hold up. Those music notes.
The music notes are also required.
Those are rendered in 2D. I could tell.
So, what, you mean like one of those old school...
Those are 2D sprites.
Well, no. Just bear with me here a sec. Like one of those old school 3D rotating GIFs that you used to see on the internet back when dial-up was,
Like, do you notice that they're when you change perspective on them, if you, like, look up or look down, they start to, like, zoom in even though you're not actually getting closer to them? Yeah?
Kinda, I guess?
Yeah.
I mean, either that or I'm not entirely sure as to what you're referring to here.
It only happens when, like, the camera is changing its angle, its tilt.
Well, again, the camera is far from, 3D fantastic here either.
Right.
I mean, this is going off of the 360 port since it's rare replay, so the camera is a bit better.
Yeah. Well, I'm more going off of, like, say, like how in a lot of games 2D sprites in 3D video games such as this, like, say, if that was just a 2D sprite that was not rotating like it is,
Yeah.
if
So,
you run circles around it, you're not going to see a like the backside or like the flat side of it. Like,
okay. So, in that regard, how would you describe a lot of the sprites you would see in, say, Mario RPG, then?
well, in this one, all of them are constantly facing forwards. They're facing towards the camera, no matter what. Mario RPG, those sprites, I mean...
Well, I mean, yeah, the camera is from a forced third-person perspective.
Right.
Kind of an overworld sort of thing.
But you can't rotate that camera.
Right.
So that's, I mean, the camera for for that, for example, would be not any really different than, say, Mario Brothers 3, for example.
Oh no, you hit all of my switches.
Don't touch my Congo blocks. You clever bear. You get Congo gold.
How did you know to...
Look at his shoes.
Yes, he's wearing shoes and a vest. And his name is Conga.
It's a lot of fanfare for dropping off an orange.
Well, it's the game's way of telling you you did something right.
Oh. I mean, as opposed to getting the jiggy?
Well, but come on, man. Think back to all those, text games or, no, just text games. King's Quest, Space Quest, etc., and so forth.
Well, I mean, you would get points.
You would get a noise every time you did something right, though.
Yeah, there was like a chime.
So, yeah, this is much of the same thing. Something for the game to tell you, you're doing things right. I mean, yes, they show you what you did right as well, but...
I guess, in that kind of whole sense, it's like when you hear that doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo noise in Zelda.
Right,
yeah.
right.
Speaking of noises, funny noises, am I right? Next time on Pway, we're gonna play some more.
I'm gonna kill this monkey with eggs.
Yeah, Dan's playing. I'm just chilling.
He's just watching, observing, looking at Google.
Because I've been
too much.
I stayed up last night playing lots of Zelda, and I'm tired. But we're doing this for you guys, because we love you.
More violent animal on animal action next time on Pway.
He's gonna beat that monkey. Conga.